From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, we've got a Thursday matinee on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
Don't tell me that you're lonely. I really don't care about it. Don't tell me about your heartbreak. I really don't care. Don't tell me about your problems. I really don't care about it. Not gonna be your shoulder. I really don't care.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill, the lefty, Nick Lodolo. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
First pitch, 12-40.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
0-2 now. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. It's there, and that's a great play. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Here's Rafael Devers. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. And a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Willy Adames stands in. On the ground, 2 ball. The turn by McLain at second. On the low. It's a double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Adrian Housey. What do you got on him, Chris?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Stepping in, TJ Friedl.
This afternoon, center fielder, number 29, TJ Friedl.
Inside, ball one.
Just missed.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That's too low. Ball three. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Matt McLain, the next to hit for the Reds.
Hey.
Yo, one. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Throw there. City. Man at second.
Ball.
And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Save. And the runner from second scores on the play. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Elly De La Cruz now at the plate.
Hey.
One on, nobody out, a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two now. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. The run scores from second, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Sal Stewart, the next to hit. Elly on the move. Pitch misses. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Ball 2.
Two and 0 to count. Here comes. Foul ball there. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Runner on the go again. Save! That's 2 stolen bases now for Elly De La Cruz. Out to short. In time to Devers. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Hey.
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
That one
That's
missed. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
1 out, runner at second. Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Suarez matched a homer in his last game. Gets the slider in there for a strike. On the ground to the left. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Matt McLain.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score. He's definitely able to do that.
Will Benson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Benson went deep in his most recent game. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, base hit. Fires it to the plate. And he's out.
Yeah, on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Watch, make me look. Let them know you the one. Still in light like a crook. Highest under the sun. Make them watch, make me look. Make them watch, make me look.
Back here in Cincinnati. Second inning set to go. So the Cincinnati Reds have had an outstanding start to the season. Just a few weeks into the year, and singing, it's been just about as good as they could have hoped.
Yeah, they were definitely in the conversation as a team that had some of the pieces to make some noise. Things have really clicked for them so far, and they've been playing at the top of their game. What I want to see now is how they maintain it. Every team deals with setbacks, but great teams find a way to keep on winning.
Swings through that one. Lodolo, a tall lefty, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got him. One gone here.
Batting fifth, center fielder Harrison Bader.
So here's Bader now. Went deep in the ball game last night. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Oh and 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Luis Arraez stands in. Line drive, base hit, right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Heliot Ramos.
Hey!
Arraez off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. One left for San Francisco. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the second. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And a good start to the inning.
Catcher, Tyler.
Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stephenson. 2 hits in the game last night.
That's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Clips the corner, and now 2-2. Just a slow ground ball this time,
foul.
and that's a foul ball. Two now, and there's a ball.
3.
Got him looking. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder, TJ.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl digs in now. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Ball, that's outside.
Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch in for a strike. And 1-1. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard.
Up next for the Reds,
Here's the second baseman, Matt McLain.
RBI not for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
The 1-0.
Tough spot
ball
right
two.
here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Missed
Ball
with a
three.
changeup. Ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And the 0-1. Can't reach it. Should score at least 2. One run is in. Another comes in to score. Now a relay to the plate. He's in there. It's 6-0.
How about that? Clears the bases. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Adrian Housey won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Sam Hentges taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So now the DH spot, Sal Stewart. First pitch misses. De La Cruz over at second, one down.
Ball. Hey!
Man at second. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first. 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman Nathaniel.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Now, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Man on second, 2 down.
That's the ball.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And gone. Nathaniel Lowe goes deep. Third home run of the season. And they add on. It's 8-0.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
And now the right fielder, Will Benson. Just missed. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. On a line, base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Reds.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 2 outs.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 3-1. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Coming home. 1 run across. Now 2 runs scored. It's a 2-run double, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sam Hentges out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Joel Peguero gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless.
Tyler Stephenson. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
Run that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
That one misses, and now 3-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Stephenson wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Right through there for a strike. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pickoff throw. Steer back on a dive. Steer stands at second with 2 gone. Stays alive.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. We played 2 full. It's the Reds 10 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
On the inside corner for a strike. Swing, and a ball popped in the air. 1 down.
Batting 9th, Patrick Bailey.
Now it's going to be Patrick Bailey. 2 for 6 so far in the series. There's a strike. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Oh, and 2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung Hoo Lee getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. Giants down in order. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field. Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
One away.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Matt McLain.
Matt McLain, the next to hit for the Reds. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. And that one is inside, ball one. Foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two and 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Payoff pitch. This one popped up right side. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Joel Peguero done for the afternoon, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Spencer Bivens comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. So digging in, Elly De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Reds go down quietly, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Rafael Devers.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Giants,
Willy
shortstop,
Adames will hit next. He hit into a double play his first time up. And Adames swings through that one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Goes down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Two down, bases empty. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that's the third out. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 10-0. Back here at a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So up next, Nathaniel Lowe. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball. In time to Devers. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 1 for 2. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Ball one.
Got him looking. 2 out.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder.
In now for the Reds, Will Benson. He's 2 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's gone. His 4th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 12-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished him.
Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boo. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
Ball, that's out.
Two down, nobody on.
Hey! Ball.
The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. That one in the dirt. Full count now. In the air to left center. Ramos on the move. And that'll do it.
Wait a minute.
Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. On to the top of the 5th we go. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio.
I can make a big man do the running man. I can make a poor man do the money dance. I just told the label that
back here in Cincinnati. We go to the top of the 5th. And now Bader up to the plate.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Out to short. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Man at first. Next will be the Giants DH, Luis Arraez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High fly ball, right field. Benson under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder Heliot Ramos.
1 out, man at first. Heliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 5th. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
For the Giants, second baseman Casey.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Casey Schmitt now at the plate.
No, that's down.
The rest of the
Inside,
lineup
ball
could
2.
learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And there's the automatic. Bader off of first with 2 away. That one catches the zone and a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stephenson. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Eric Miller, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. There's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Reds, center
So the
fielder,
lineup flips over. TJ Friedl digs in now.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
The Reds up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
The 0-2. In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Matt
Now it's the
McLain.
second baseman, Matt McLain.
Hey!
The 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Here's the 0-2. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop, Elly.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Spencer Bivens departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Eric Miller into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Next to hit, Elly De La Cruz.
Ball inside.
The lefty, the 1-0.
That's outside.
Miller, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bader settles under it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So the Giants pen gets the job done. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 12 and the Giants nothing. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
I can barely keep it turning. If I left you, what would you do? All I know is there'd be bad news. There'd be bad news. There'd be bad news. Ain't no place for hiding. You can try to.
And now here is Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey.
This one in the air, center field. Friedl in position. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Jung Hoo Lee.
Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung Hoo Lee. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Rafael Devers getting ready to hit. In the air, right field, Benson under this one. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Back here in Cincinnati, Sal Stewart has been living in scoring position at doubles machine and in elite company.
Yeah, but that swing finds the gap over and over, and that's how you flip the field and a game in a hurry.
It's not just about power with him, it's about precision. Ball placement isn't just for pitchers anymore.
Yeah, and he's mastered the art of extra bases. It's been pure chaos for outfielders when this dude steps in the box.
0-1 now.
Ball, that's out.
Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Butto, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-2. In the air, right side. Lee has a beat on it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Now here is Nathaniel Lowe. He's already homered here in this one. In there for strike 1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
The Reds up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. That clips the corner.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
In the air, left field. Out number 2.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman Eugenio.
And now it's going to be Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 3. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Key Brian Hayes looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here's a high chopper. Chapman over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Reds 12 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top of inning number 7, Willy Adames now at the plate. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman
Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Stephenson takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder Harrison Bader.
And up next for the Giants, Harrison Bader.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hit hard on the ground to short. The turn by McLain at second. But safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the DH, Luis Arraez.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that is that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio.
Now pitching for San
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Butto. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That's a strike. 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Reds.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer.
Hey!
And now the 0-1. Fought off foul. Benson aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2 again. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. It's offline. The run comes in, and they extend their lead. So, man aboard. Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stephenson.
Off the plate,
Just
ball 1.
missed.
Hey!
Man at second. Fastball for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Just missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So back to the top of the order. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds.
That's out.
And another ball. That one not close. 3 balls, no strikes. Down the right field line and a base hit. Headed for the plate. Runner from second crosses the plate. The throw to second is offline.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McLain.
That's a ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a pop-up. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. That's off the inside corner.
Inside.
Ball 1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Man on second, 2 down. Just missed. And there's the automatic. That pitch in for a strike. Full count now. Set down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Reds out front, 14-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat.
No,
They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
This one in the air, center field. Friedl drifts towards it, takes it in for the out.
And that's the mental part of the game we're talking about. The starter's been dominant out there, and he probably feels like he has the chance to finish this one out.
Casey Schmitt, the next Giant to hit.
Ball down.
The Reds up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bailey
Ball
in the
left
box here,
outside.
lets that one go for a ball. On the ground, right side, and it gets by him. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Giants.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the right fielder, Jung Hoo Lee. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Ball, that's down.
Bailey leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Out to short, De La Cruz. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Walker.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Sal Stewart getting ready to hit.
Designated hitter, Sal Stewart.
That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Slider for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
The 0-2.
Ball one.
And down on strikes. And now one away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Lowe, batting with one down, takes a strike. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Walker, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. The 0-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman.
Now batting Brian Hayes. Grounded out his first time.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
No, that's a foul ball.
That is foul. The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here in Cincinnati. All set to start the ninth in this one. Rafael Devers up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop Willy Adames.
So a man at first, and now Willy Adames.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Devers gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now it's Matt Chapman. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's inside.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. Matt Chapman hits one out. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 14-2.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
One down. Harrison Bader, the next Giant to hit. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Now the 0-1. In the air, right field. Benson gets under it. 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter.
So they're down to their
Luis
final out.
Arraez.
And next is the designated hitter, Luis Arraez.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Cut on and missed, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
14-2 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shump.
Todas las tristezas se van con las olas. Yo crecí viendo el atardecer como nunca.